It's your Bradasky, Aaron, the plumber on the Hotline Bling talk show, man. They asked me, Aaron, what's your most memorable fade? In a real way. So I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm in a pen, I'm in Eloy, I'm at Red Rock. You know what I'm saying? So I I was in J building on Mama's. I was staying in J building. And for those that never been in prison before, you know, it's super racist, right? You got to stick with your race. So if you black, you got to stick with the blacks, whites, Mexican, etc. So, bam, it was a black dude. He was in my dorm on Mama's. Bradesky was a part of my car, right? And my car mean like he from Cali. So, you know, you got to protect everybody from Cali. You want them to go home. It's your job to make sure they go home safely. It's their job to make sure you go home safely. So, long story short, I caught the fade with Bradesky over some sweat on Mama. So the white boys, they had they was working out and they sweat all over the ground. While they was sweating on the ground, you know what I'm saying? They left it on the ground for the black man to clean up. Now I seen Bradesky about to go clean up the sweat that was on the ground. So I went and told him, like, hey, what is you doing, man? You ain't finna clean up no sweat after them. You feel me? They was working out. They need to clean it up. You know what I'm saying? Period. So I ain't gonna lie, the white boy, he was from Chicago. He was hard. He was the hardest white boy I ever met in my life. On mamas. He was with the Bennis. Well, no, I ain't gonna say the hardest white boy I met in my life, but Bradesky was with the business. So I had pressed him, right? I had went up to him like, hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? Tell your people clean up. You feel me? Clean up. You know what I'm saying? Cause the homie ain't finna clean up that sweat after y'all. So they like, all right. So bam, count time come. You feel me? We got to lock down after count cleared. They go jump in the showers and they just leave the sweat on the ground. Right on mama. So I'm like, oh, okay. So basically, fuck what I just said. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just gonna do whatever y'all want to do, right? I'm like, all right, for surely. So I ain't from Arizona. We in somebody else's backyard. So I had to push up on bruh from Arizona and tell him, like, bro, we finna press play on them. So I push up on bro, like, hey, bro, I'm finna go press the white boy, you know what I'm saying? He basically just said, fuck what I'm saying. So Bradesky was like, basically like, you on your own. You know what I'm saying? Keep me out of it. That's between y'all, California, and that's between the white boys. So I'm like, bet. So my mama, I go down there to Brazil. I go, I go knock on the door. I'm like, hey, Bradesky, what's happening? I'm like, bruh, I told him straight up, I said, fuck what I said. Y'all ain't gonna clean up the sweat. He like, what? Who you talking to? On my mama, bro, pull up his pants and he fired on me. Boom. On my mama. He threw one. I weaved that mug. Boom, bopped him. Bing, bah, boo. On mama's Bradesky with a nasty three-piece, tilting him. Had Bradesky stumbling. On mama's when he was stumbling, I went to follow up and I'm finna snooze him now, right? I'm finna snooze him. So I crammed Bradesky. Bang! On mama's cramming out of line, crucially. But when I cram him, he dropped to one knee on my mama. Catch bro in the eye with a cold one. Bam! And drop him. When I dropped Bradesky to one knee on my mama when he came up, Bradesky, you seen that movie Friday After Next when Mike Epps, I mean not what's Bradesky? Cat Williams do the nutcracker and grab the nigga balls in the bathroom. On my mama, that's what Bradesky do. Oh God, oh help me. The nigga start pulling my balls, bruh. On my mama, pulling my balls like a yo-yo. On my mama, it felt like he pulled my balls way out to here. I'm in there hollering. Ah! Ah, get him off. Ah, dead homies. Get him off. He over there yanking. Ah, yeah, yeah. He was happy. On mamas, that was his most proud moment right there. Bradesky making a black man scream. He over there yanking my Bradesky. I could literally see my balls like way out here. I could see him way out here. I'm like, what the hell? Why is my balls about ready to touch my chest? Man, I swear, Bradesky, for like 2 or 3 weeks later, every time I sat down, I sat on my balls. Like I promise you, my balls, they was so long, I could have threw them over my shoulder and they would have plop, just hit my back on my mama. Bruh, stretch my shit all the way out, man. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, Bradesky, that was my most memorable fade in prison. In a real way. But yeah, man, in a real way.